Welcome to this News on the 2 special report. I'm Haley Holloway. The debate over rehearsals serving alcohol has been raging for weeks, but we have just learned that the restaurant will not be opening at all anytime soon. For this continued investigation, News on the 2's partnered with Student Publications. Rehearsals is being sold. The executive committee of OCU's Board of Trustees met last week and in an official statement said selling the property is a response to some questions generated regarding whether the university would profit from the sale of alcohol. The United Methodist Church has recently expressed concern about the university making money from a business that serves alcohol. By selling the property, some church officials say that's a step in the right direction. But Dr. David Sevier, retired elder of the Oklahoma Annual Conference, says that many United Methodists are wondering why the school would have agreed to have any business affiliation with a restaurant that served alcohol in the first place.
Others from the very beginning tried to say this may not be or is not a good idea, and they apparently did not heed that.
This latest statement from OCU says the decision to sell the property will be a positive step that will reduce the cost to the university.
We have a very positive relationship with the church, and we've worked with them throughout this whole process, and so I think everyone's in agreement.
But Sevier believes that while it may be a good compromise, it doesn't necessarily solve the problem. The possibility of alcohol being served near the school, regardless of who owns the building, could still be an issue.
It's kind of an oxymoron for us to have a school of addiction to help people with addiction, and then to have a restaurant on literally virtually, if not legally, on the campus where alcoholic beverages are sold.
University officials say they're not sure yet who might buy the property, including Sodexo, who has already invested in renovating the building in order to open it as Rehearsals. We made repeated calls to Sodexo, which were not returned. But while OCU searches for a buyer for the building, Sevier points out that maintaining communication with the church is key because the financial relationship between OCU and the United Methodist Church is not set in stone.
I know it's a lot more delicate than I think the administration understood. And I think the relationship and the apportionment payment is far more fragile than perhaps what they thought. If they thought that apportionment was a guarantee and there was a lock on it, I think they're wrong. I think that's not necessarily the case.
Officials told us that OCU's 10-year lease for Rehearsals with Sodexo is now null and void, leaving the future of the restaurant in question. When we have more information, News on the 2's will keep you updated. But in the meantime, you can get the latest from MediaOCU.com or catch News on the 2's online. I'm Haley Holloway in partnership with Student Publications. This has been a News on the 2's special report.